Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome back to the Two Little Black Girls podcast, episode 26.
Yes, it is. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit subscribe and you follow us on our social media channels like Twitter and Instagram because we always post cool things and funny things there.
Yeah. So, we have a very great podcast for you today, guys. Sorry I got distracted because I'm like, in front of us, we have like our laptops open with things we're going to talk about, and something suddenly popped up on my Facebook that annoyed me for some reason.
Was it a status?
This girl that I went to middle school with, she like rarely posts on Facebook, but she just made a post of a selfie with her very large engagement ring. Prominent, and this is her first post in months. So I don't know, for some reason, like, this irritated me. Not that I'm jealous, just that this girl irritated me, and it just seemed kind of. We were kind of friends in like elementary school, but then she had like annoying ways about her. And this picture, like, I wish you guys could see this picture. She's like lying on the bed, and she has like her diamond earrings showing that she has like her ring positioned. Like, this is annoying. Is it not?
It is kind of like, hi, I'm getting married.
Yeah,
like, sort of.
Yeah. And maybe if you knew her, it'd be.
I mean, I don't know her, but like the face she's giving does strike me as like in your face.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Anywho, but I'm not bitter.
You're not
like, because I don't want to be married.
At least not right
now. So it's like, it's just like, it just struck me. It struck a chord within me.
It did. Okay. Well, yeah, there's a lot of people I feel, I guess we're getting up there in age, but not really. A lot of people, like, who are reaching the mid-20 mark are starting to, like, try and settle down and get married and stuff. Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like that's a thing that you start to see more of on your Facebook or social media or whatever.
Like, everyone's getting married or going to weddings.
Yeah.
Speaking about being in our mid-20s, when I went to dinner with my grad school friend the other day, we had a discussion about when do you stop being in your mid-20s?
What do you mean?
So she's saying, like, you can claim that you're in your mid-20s up until you're 27, but then when you're over 27, then you're in your late 20s. So I was like, once you're older than 25, your mid-20s are over. Like, 26, 27,
I can see
that's, like,
some
late.
people claiming mid-20s up until 27, but that's a bit of a stretch. But I would agree that 27 is the max you could cap it at if you're going to, like,
claim mid-20s.
I'm in my mid-20s.
Because I was like, oh, I'm going to be 26 in April, so that's like late 20s. She's like, no, you can claim it till 27.
It's
I'm
true.
like, I don't know.
I think you can. I would say, yeah, go ahead. Go for it. Claim it. I was just carded the other day at the movie theater trying to see a rated R movie. And you have to be, 17 to see a rated R movie.
Yeah.
So, and I'm 24. Grudgingly about to be 25 at the end of the year. Yeah. But I was still carded. I don't get it. Black doesn't crack.
Yeah, that's a good thing that you're still being carded. It means you still look young and fresh.
I had on these hoop earrings. Maybe that's what it
Maybe.
And I had some lip gloss on. Maybe he thought I was trying to pretend.
Lip gloss is popping. That's how girls dress when they want to look older. Like, let me put in my big hoops and some gloss.
I was like,
did you have boots on?
I did have my ASOS boots on.
He was like, no, this young girl's trying to look grown.
No, I was just like, I don't really always try on the weekends to look that nice unless I'm going somewhere. So it's like, oh, let me try and put on a little bit of makeup and some boots.
Some boots.
And change up my earrings. And then this guy was like, can I have your ID, please?
You were like...
I was like, sure, but I'm 24. he's like, oh, I'm sorry, you just look so young. I was like, oh, okay.
All right, well, again, not a bad thing.
Yeah, not a bad thing.
So that was an aside, sorry.
But aside from that, we just made a huge purchase, so we should just jump into what we bought.
Yeah, so literally mere minutes before we hit the record button on this episode, we bought tickets to go to Mardi Gras in February.
Yeah.
Ooh, so we are flying out on Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day!
Happy Valentine's Day to two little black girls. And we are going to be there for a couple of days, and we will definitely be there for February 17th, which is when Mardi Gras will be in 2015.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited. It's always good to travel someplace, but it's even better when you get to go to an event, like a world-renowned event like Mardi Gras.
A world-renowned event.
Well, it is. I mean,
it?
It's known worldwide. It's like an iconic occasion, you know?
I guess so. Yeah, it is an iconic occasion.
Yeah. So, yeah. So I think it'll be a blast. I went to New Orleans when I was 12 with my mom, not for any specific event, just to go. And that was really fun. I remember the food was like amazing. So it should be really cool to go as an adult and get to partake in the debauchery of Mardi Gras.
I'm excited about the beignets because I've never been there before. And if you don't know what a beignet is, it's a giant sugary donut. So that sounds delish. I'm also excited for some jambalaya.
Some shrimp etouffee, which I really liked.
What is that?
It's like, I don't know. It's just like a really good shrimp dish, Creole dish. It's like basically like shrimp and rice and spices and seasoning. Good stuff.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just ready to eat.
Yeah, eat, collect some beads, but I'm not gonna flash.
No, I'm not flashing nobody.
I still want beads though.
Yeah, I want beads
I'm not
just
gonna flash.
for being there, not for like a flashing. I think we also have to like buy beads to like throw at others. Do you throw beads at boys?
I don't know how it works.
Oh.
I guess we should research it, but I thought like from movies and things, they make it sound like, you just walk the streets and certain organizations just throw stuff at you.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh my god, what if we can like maneuver our way onto a float? Like,
but we would have to probably flash someone to get on a float, wouldn't we?
No. Maybe we'll network our way, we'll meet someone and they'll be like, oh, I'm organizing the float for such and such, and be like, oh, it's so cool, we should bring us on the float.
Yeah, it could happen that way.
Yeah, maybe we'll have a bunch of adventures, and we will be vlogging the entire thing. I think that's something we should commit
definitely. And if at that point I have my camera, it'll be like in 1080p, so it'll look clear.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
Yeah, but that was like a pricey purchase. Like literally, we had to like dip into our savings, and I was having heart palpitations.
Yeah,
and all that goes with big purchases.
Yeah, it's never fun to spend that much money at once. But when you get to the place you're going, it's like...
It's worth it.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's cheaper than our London trip was. Like, that's what I'm always trying to, like, remind myself, you know what?
Yeah,
this is cheaper than...
London is,
London.
a whole new,
Country,
city.
Yeah, but, like, the U.S. is so big that when you go to a different city, especially one as iconic as New Orleans, it's almost like,
it's something new. I'm not downplaying New Orleans or Louisiana. I've never been, so I'm still excited because it's somewhere I've never been before, which is, I love visiting places like that, places I've never seen and are interested in knowing more about. So that's a good thing, a good way to kind of look at it. I'm just thinking about it also, like you said earlier, just like it's an experience, and like although you're saving money for like other financial goals and like to do things, you're also saving your money so you can do things like go take trips and like experience other things, like, and you're saving for like rainy days and for like if you want to purchase a house or whatever or car or whatever, but you're also saving like so you can have fun money too.
Exactly. So, fun money, I like that. Fun money.
And I think about it as like, it's all relative. in the grand scheme. And then after a while, you get over it. The pain stops being as painful. Yeah. Tomorrow might be a little less painful,
Yeah.
You know?
You may have to just be a little bit more frugal. No more dinners from the Dominican restaurant down the block.
Yeah.
To make my own beans and rice and pork.
Yeah. You should, yeah. That's one way.
Yeah.
Also, like, I don't buy a lot of food, like fast food during the week, but there are times I'm like, oh, if I get twice a week, then that isn't that bad. But it kind of is. So I should stop. Up. Yeah. Yeah. So I bought a salad for lunch last week because I was like, I'm not healthy. I need a salad. So I haven't had a vegetable in forever. So I got a salad with some avocado and some carrots, and it was good. But it was like $8 for that salad. And then Friday, I was like, it's Friday. I deserve a treat. So I went and I got myself a Chipotle burrito. And then, that's like $9 and change. Yeah. So it adds up.
It does. So really grocery shopping is the way.
To save.
Yeah.
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 And also just splurging a little less. Like, not so many bubble teas and candies and cookies and pies.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, just chill maybe. But yeah, that's my move for the rest of the year, because I also have to save up to buy my family presents for Christmas.
What's your family presents?
My family presents for my family, yeah. So that's like a huge expense that you can't avoid. So and my brother's birthday is coming up, so I have to buy him a birthday present. Then a month later, I have to buy everyone Christmas presents. And then my other brother's birthday is in January, so that's another birthday present.
A lot of presents going around.
Yeah.
Do you normally buy them presents?
Yeah.
Oh.
What? I mean, they buy me presents, so.
What do they get you?
Usually like gift cards, or usually like gift cards, or they like collab with like my parents. Like, oh, I'll put in $20 gift card.
I'll help out.
Yeah, I'll help out with that. But like as I get older, I don't really ask for anything. So I usually get that, or they'll get me like a kitschy gift, like for my 21st birthday.
Bottle of alcohol?
No, he gave me it was from Hallmark. It's like a what are those glasses you drink beer from?
Like a beer mug?
Yeah, beer mug, and I said, happy 21st birthday. And that was like a kitschy thing for like an 11-year-old to get you. No, I have it somewhere. I don't even know where that is. It's somewhere in my old room. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's that. So a lot of expensive coming up. So I'm going to be saving more. I literally just switched up my automatic savings thing to higher, to force myself to.
Whoops. Sorry. Vibrating phone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what I can fudge around, but it's hard. I wanna, cause I like the deal that I have is like I want to save at least 10% of my income for the year. So and I don't make that much money. So I'm just trying to figure out the best way to increase my savings. I guess I could be really strict, but I feel like I'm always super strict with myself.
You already are pretty strict though. Like, how much more strict?
Yeah, how much more strict can I be?
Exactly. Like, you already are strict. You don't even really buy that much stuff.
I don't, but
yeah, you really don't. So I think you're doing fine.
I'm doing fine.
I'm trying. I haven't been to like Sephora in a bit. Just to browse, and I got perfume samples the other day. But that's it, Yeah. Clyde.
Was that recorded? Or did it stop?
I think that was recorded.
Okay.
These are things that happen when your recording device is your cell phone.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oopsie.
I thought normally, with my phone, because I have a Galaxy, if I'm, recording and someone calls, it'll just stop. Like, it'll cut it right there, and then I have to, go back. Interesting. Well,
oopsie.
Back to what we were saying.
What were we saying?
You were saving and you were talking about changing up your number amount.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, you already save enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, oh, I don't go for as much, and I'm not really buying much. I did buy my shoes, but like, I'm gonna wear that to work, you know? Yeah. That's like, okay, I love my new job, but it's like, it's like trying to like keep up with the dressing up, and it's like now it's winter, so it's gonna come to a point where I can't wear all my pencil skirts, and it's just like,
what to do?
Yeah.
I guess you just,
it's like hard to like stay looking professional at work, and like, you know, yeah, but
I feel
I'm
like
working
it's
that
hard.
out.
You just get some tights. Some people they're always wearing skirts and dresses even in the dead of winter. They just have like tights and they're used to it, but I don't know if I could ever really get used to that kind of extreme cold.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, I need boots for work that I could also wear out, which these like qualify for.
Which ones?
Oh, so I bought these Clark's boots. They're called Mission Manor in black. They're really comfy. They have cushion inside, and then they have the new thing that all the boots are having this season, where the sole has that rugged look, kind of like how a Tim's would have it. You know.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, and it's like, and it has like the tall cuff thing that a lot of boots are having, where they go a little bit, they're still an ankle boot, but they go a little bit above the ankle.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah.
Well, that's one positive purchase. Do you have anything else you bought?
No, I did my nails yesterday. Which I posted on the Instagram, but that's like, I don't know if that's a purchase.
It's a service purchase.
It's a service purchase? Is that an industry term?
No, I just said that, but it could be a term. I don't know. Sometimes I say things and apparently they already exist, but I thought I created them.
Okay. So yeah, that's all I bought. When I was sick, I bought like medicine, and I was like so pissed. Medicine's mad expensive.
It is.
I was so annoyed that I had to like spend money on medicine. I mean, it was very helpful.
Like,
I was like,
curing you?
Yeah. That NyQuil. Why is NyQuil like $8? Even the CVS brand. Yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
That doesn't need to be that much money. And then I had to buy another one because I ran out. I had like a whole bottle.
Did you just get high off NyQuil?
No, but I don't know. I'm not used to being that sick, so I was just like, this says every 4 hours? Okay, every 4 hours.
Oh.
I mean, guzzling this.
I feel like they suggest sometimes things that you shouldn't always do, like their instructions.
But I felt like I needed it. Maybe I wasn't.
I needed it.
I need it as a necessity. So yeah. Yeah, that's all that I bought. But there are a lot of things that I want to buy. Like my ASOS saved items is quite full, but I'm gonna hold off. Only thing I'm gonna buy is like, I need winter gloves, but that's a necessity, and I'm only gonna buy that when it's like actually winter.
Okay.
You know, where putting my hands in my pockets is not gonna be enough.
Yeah.
But that's it.
That sounds reasonable.
And I do want long boots, but I'm like, you know, I'll just ask for it for Christmas.
Good. You have a plan.
Yeah, I have a plan.
Oh, but you also forgot you bought Halloween stuff.
Oh yeah, today. So last podcast, I think I talked about being Susie Carmichael from Rugrats for Halloween, but I changed my mind. I'm actually gonna be the black girl from The Craft. I'm sure you guys have all seen that iconic movie, The Craft.
Iconic.
It like is. It's like 90s iconic. Okay. So it's like I chose it because it's Halloweeny, because they're witches and they're like gothy, but then it's also really easy to assemble. All I needed was some knee highs, like a black frayed skirt, some suspenders, a white shirt, which I already kind of have, and then some light gothy jewelry and heavy makeup. So we went to some of these, like, you know, neighborhood stores. I try to find the items on the cheap, and I found really, really cheap knee-high stockings and pretty cheap suspenders. And then I found these cross earrings because they're all wearing cross earrings in the movie. So now all I have to do is find the skirt, which I feel like I could find somewhere really cheaply. So I'm not too concerned. And then I just need like a long gothy necklace or a choker, which I definitely could find like Forever 21 really cheaply and easily. So yeah, I'm happy now that my Halloween costume is sorted and it's not like...
It's gonna be like last minute, oh no!
Yeah, and it's all on the cheap too, which is essential.
Essential for Halloween. We were just saying, because we went to a Halloween store and we're like, part of the reason why costumes are hard, or people don't like making their own costumes, is because it takes a lot of time and effort, and you gotta like really search for pieces, and like you kind of pay for the convenience of like the costumes that are already there. So like the naughty maid, or I don't know, some Iron Man superhero costume that's like $60. They're kind of they like made it for you and like packaged it up so you can easily access it, even if it only cost them $20 to make.
Exactly. Oh my god, when I watch Shark Tank and I see
like how much it costs,
I'm like, oh my god, like, oh, this only cost me like 50 cents, but I sell it for $9.99. That's crazy.
It's ridiculous. The amount they like charge people, and then like, I know you're making a profit or trying to, but like, really?
I know. And then like, say if like it costs them $1.50 to make something, but they sell it for $2.50, the sharks are like, you need to make that cheaper. That's not a good enough margin.
Really?
It's like, it's like, to be like a shark businessman, you really just gotta cheat people out.
Yeah. You gotta cheat them hardcore.
And like, there was this farmer that went on who created this amazing device that kept plants from dying during a drought, and he sold it so it would be affordable for farmers, because, you know, farmers don't make a lot of money and they have to buy a lot of supplies because they have a lot of, you know,
take care of
plants or whatever. So some of the sharks are asking him, well, why do you sell it so low? And the guy's like, because I'm selling this to farmers. But they were like trying to like push him, and then one of the other sharks gave him a deal because he was like, I like that you keep the farmers in mind and you're like a good, honest guy. That's, you know, you created a product because it would be helpful, not to like make money. So yeah, you got to be a ruthless businessman to make bank in this world. It's like, crazy.
If something costs 50 cents, you're probably paying like $10 for it or something. Like, it's ridiculous, like the margin of like, I guess because they have to factor in all the employees and all that stuff that the dollar is broken down into, like getting the fabric and someone to make it and all that stuff.
That's true.
But I mean, at the end of the day, they're still pretty overpriced.
That's true. They do talk about that in Shark Tank. But then if like the people, the entrepreneurs, only make like $70,000 a year, they're like, why do you only make so little? You need to up the price. Really? It's like, you gotta watch it. It's really like interesting.
I've like caught an episode here or there, but I've never really like, you know, like said, oh man, I'm gonna watch this. It lets you
go into the mind of the business person, and you realize,
see what's going on in there.
Yeah. But we got a bit off course. What did you buy?
What did I buy? I bought what did I buy? Now I forgot. I didn't really buy much. Aside from that really huge trip that we just mentioned. That was like a lot of money and hurt my heart. And then I bought a ticket to a comedy show this coming Thursday in Brooklyn. It's like a comedy about dating online in the 21st century. So yeah, I mean, that's the only real thing I bought this week. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I bought some snacks like cookies, and I bought like a
groceries,
mini apple pie, and groceries. I was like, The mini apple pie is called Two Forks, in case you don't know, and it's on the Instagram. I was like eating it. I was like, oh, let me try this. And I was eating it last night as I was watching True Blood. I was like, let me try a little section of this, and it was actually pretty good. And then I started thinking to myself, what if I just sat here and ate this whole pie by myself? And I'm like, nothing would be wrong with it, really, because it is a small pie. But then I was like, that's so sad. It's a Saturday night, I'm watching True Blood and eating a mini pie.
That's most of my weekend nights.
It's like, it's a little sad. So maybe you shouldn't eat that whole pie. I was like, okay, I won't.
I would have if I wanted to.
I guess, to each, everyone, you're allowed to do what you want.
Yeah, so that's the things we bought. Places we went. I didn't go many places last week because I was deathly ill. But Wednesday, I hung out with my friend from grad school, and we went to the Immigrant, which Alicia talked about a couple episodes ago. So it's a wine bar. They also have a beer section, but I went to the wine bar section for their happy hour. All the wines were $8 a glass, and they gave you like a good amount in the glass. And I got their rosé, which was really, really, really good. I really liked it. And my friend got one of their reds. I don't remember which one she got, but the one she got was really good as well. So the Immigrant has really good wines. The space is kind of small, but it's a good place to go just to get a drink, to catch up with friends. I feel like it would be a nice date spot, but like there's no food. It's just like to sit and drink and like chat.
It's like you can grab drinks there.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, oh, do you want to, when those people, if you're ever online dating, they're like, oh, let's grab drinks.
Yeah.
That's a spot.
That's a good spot to like grab drinks. And it's also like in a really good part of the city where there's a bunch of different bars and restaurants around. So if you just walk around, you'll like run into another bar or restaurant. That's really cool. Because after we left the Immigrant, we went to this burger place called Whitman's. Apparently it's kind of famous. I don't know.
I mean, the name does sound familiar.
Yeah, but it's really good food. Like really, really good food. When you walk in, the space looks really small, but they have more seating downstairs, and it's hard to say what kind of theme it is because there's a bunch of different kind of decorum going on at once. Like some looks Southern, some looks Midwest, some looks English. It's weird, but the food's really great. I got the famous Juicy Lucy burger.
That sounds really good.
Which was juicy. Like there were all these, like when you cut into it.
Onions and things.
Yeah, there's onions and there's this sauce on it. So when you cut the burger in half, all the sauce oozes out. And like the burger's like moist. I got it medium well and it was like really good. I think my friend got the Mangold burger, which is the burger with the horseradish sauce on it, and that was good too, but not as good as the Juicy Lucy.
What's on the Juicy Lucy?
The Juicy Lucy is beef short rib blend burger stuffed with pimento cheese, served with caramelized onion, lettuce, tomato, spicy pickles, and special sauce.
That sounds really good.
And it was really good. It's not as big as a bad burger, but it's like more than enough to fill you. Mm-hmm. We also got sides. We got the blue cheese fries, which were really, really, really good. Like, I would never think to put blue cheese on cheesy fries, but it worked.
It was cheesy fries with blue cheese?
No, the cheese on the cheesy fries was blue cheese.
Oh, okay.
It was like, the way it was melted, it was so interesting because I would never think to melt blue cheese, but it was really good. Really, really good. Like finger licking good. So I would highly suggest that people check it out. Again, it's called Whitman's. It's off East 9th Street in downtown Manhattan. And then I was on vacation Thursday, Friday of this week. And like I said, I went to buy shoes and I went to Lotte. Because you can't be in Soho and not go to Lotte. That's like criminal. And then I also went to Dean and DeLuca. And I got this bangin' mac and cheese. Had like 4 different types of cheeses and breadcrumbs. And
I thought you said you needed to stop on the mac and cheese.
I know, but then I saw it and I was like, I'm on vacation. I said when I go out to eat, I need to stop on the mac and cheese. Not like for life. No, if I go to a restaurant and I'm going to be like drinking and like frolicking, but if I'm just going to go home and eat on my bed, like...
That's not a very good motto.
Listen, don't judge me. I was on vacation. That was the first day of vacation, so I was like being a wild and crazy kid.
YOLO, YOLO.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. What did you do?
On Monday night, my job, they were doing this event at Hard Rock Cafe in Times Square. Mm-hmm. And it was like this karaoke with the Broadway stars. So, it's basically what it sounds like. It was karaoke with some Broadway stars. Like so cool. It was like the guy from Aladdin who played the genie. He was there. Mm-hmm. Then this woman who's super, I think she's pretty, like she won a Tony recently. Her name is Lena Headey or or something. And isn't she from Game of Thrones, Lena No,
Headey?
that's not her. I know her first name is Lena.
Okay. No, it's not Lena Headey.
It's not Game of Thrones. I would have known for sure. But it was this other Broadway star that was there. Then there was Justin Guarini from American Idol season 1.
That's so weird.
I forgot what show he's in some show right now, but maybe not Rent, something. Maybe it is Rent. He's in some show. Anyways, he was hosting the event. Mm-hmm. So it was just basically the stars singing some songs from Broadway, and then they would also do some karaoke songs with some of the people who were attending the event who like paid for tickets. They could sign up and perform a karaoke song as well, and then they were judged by like 3 judges like from the Broadway community. So like 2 producers and the editor-in-chief of Playbill, and then like they told them like, oh, I thought you did great, you know, like sort of American Idol-ish.
Oh, interesting.
And then there was a winner at the end. I don't know what you won, but you would win something. I was contemplating performing for the karaoke, because I like karaoke, and it was not a big deal. It's like people I won't see again. That's how I like to look at those things. And I'm really nervous. You'll never see these people again. Yeah. And I was gonna do Dream On, but I decided not to, and I'm glad I did, because like the first song was that was karaoke, and it was done by Lena, that Broadway star, was Dream On. So I was like, no, I can't follow a Broadway star who just did Dream On karaoke. Yeah. So. But that's like my go-to song. I love it.
It's a hard song though.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, because everyone knows it, so everyone's has high expectations.
Not really. I don't think so. But But yeah, that was my Monday night. It was fun just hearing random people. So some people are really good, you know, like those professional karaoke people. All they do is like go to karaoke bars and sing live, and
that's a thing, being a professional karaoke singer.
Well, you know those people who like to sing karaoke and that they like do it like it's their like night job or second job. Like they actually sound like they're performers, but they do it for karaoke only. Those kind of people were there. Yeah. Have you ever seen the movie Duets? That's what I'm referencing. It's with Gwyneth Paltrow and Huey Lewis. It's like in that vein.
Never heard of that movie. Though I just learned that her and Chris Martin divorced.
Yeah, and Jennifer Lawrence is dating him.
No.
Yeah, she is.
No, I won't have it. What about Nick Holt?
He's apparently maybe dating Kirsten Stewart.
Okay.
They're
in a movie together.
Yeah, I know, but I don't like it.
But they did the ice bucket challenge together, and I was like,
I don't like it.
They could work.
They're close friends right now. That's what people are saying, but they're like, there's like something else going on between them that they don't want to admit.
Could be.
I mean,
she looks so much like Effie though.
I'm fine with their friends, but I don't.
It's maybe a little too Effie.
That's not his real sister.
I know, but still, it's like. But they would work together. I like brown hair combo.
Brown-haired couples? I mean, I guess there are worse people he could be with, if that is the case. I'm not like a fan of it.
I want him with J-Law.
She's dating Chris Martin.
That doesn't work. That's worse than Nick Holt and Kristen Stewart. Because that's like blonde and blonde. Nah.
Plus, he's like 40-something.
Yeah, and she's like fun. Oh, I guess Chris Martin's like bubbly.
He's like a youngish soul sort of guy.
But he's old, because she's like our age, and he's like, let me see how old he is.
His early 40s, and he has 2 children. So, you know.
Yeah. He was born in 1977, so.
Yeah, he's in his early 40s.
No.
Actually, mid-40s now.
No, because my parents were born in mid-60s.
He was born in 1977?
Yeah, so he's in his 30s.
Okay. Yeah. So he's in his, like, late 30s.
Yeah, he's like 37.
Is Gwyneth Paltrow older than him then? So I thought he was at least 40.
She was born in 1972. Yes, she is older than him. She's 42.
Oh. Well.
And Gwyneth. What is Gwyneth doing with her career?
She's busy. That's interesting you say that, because I saw her and Jimmy Kimmel. It might have been, like, she was on there a couple months ago. Mm-hmm. But she's been getting a lot of flack for, like, people saying she's very pretentious and stuck up and, like, not likable.
She is.
And when I saw in that Jimmy Kimmel interview, I was like, wait, she doesn't seem very pretentious.
It's PR. Because she has this thing about veganism and making sure your kids are vegan, and then she has some like cooking show on YouTube, and apparently she came across as really pretentious in that. And I've like read some interviews of her, and she's just bleh.
Well, I mean, but I feel like
her hair looks nice all the time. So
that cures it all. But I feel like sometimes, like, what if I was in her like level of fame and I said the things that I said and did the things that I did? Some people would think I was really pretentious, and I'm not. And, like, I feel like
maybe
sometimes
you
she
are
might be unfairly judged.
Maybe you are.
You would be considered pretentious. They'd be like, who do you think you are? You're black. And you're like, oh, I want some of this and that. But I want to shop here and all this stuff. And then Gwyneth Paltrow, like, she likes being vegan. She likes, like, you know, making her website goop, you know. She can do what she wants with that, you know.
Is that how you see me? I want to shop here and there.
No, I
You're
mean,
like, you would be pretentious.
Well, I mean, like, both of us would be. Okay. But, like, you like to shop more.
Oh my God, if I was wealthy, I'd be out of control. I'd be like Mariah with like a wardrobe full of booties.
Wardrobe full
yeah, because you remember on the Mariah Cribs app where she had that huge room full of heels?
Which room?
Mariah, the famous Mariah Cribs app.
Yeah, I never saw that episode.
Wow, you need to make yourself abreast of pop culture, because if we go on a game show, that will be required knowledge. So do your homework on that immediately after this podcast.
I have a slight work emergency.
Oh, should we pause?
Yeah. Okay. Emergency over. Sorry about that. Life gets in the way.
Yeah. What were we talking about?
We were talking about places that we had went, and then you were talking about your mac and cheese, and I think we left off at mac and cheese, but I'm not positive.
Okay, so let's just shuffle forward.
And Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, yeah.
And being pretentious.
Yeah, and you were like, you would be pretentious, because you like to shop.
No, I wasn't that aggressive about it, but I was like, we both would be. And yeah, so maybe Gwyneth Paltrow is not pretentious. Maybe she is a bit, like, in she is, but, like, not in a way that she should be hated for it. That's just, you know, like...
I guess.
I don't know. She's friends with Beyonce, so
that's
she
true.
Can't be that pretentious.
I guess.
Anyways, I was just reevaluating her and thinking she might have gotten a raw deal.
She might have.
Her characteristics and personality.
Yeah, she might have, for sure.
Anyways...
Anyhow, But yeah, I think Nicole and Kristen Stewart could be cute.
Yeah.
I think
guess so. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe I'm just I prefer him with Jennifer Lawrence if he has to be with somebody else.
I prefer that too, but you know, some things aren't meant to be. They've been together a long time. It's time to move forward.
I guess so.
Yeah.
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 I forgot how we even got on that topic.
I don't know either.
Disjointedness.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Other places that we've been. I went to also this place called The Smith, and they have multiple locations, but I went to the one that's in the East Village, just off like the 3rd or 1st Avenue L stop. And there they have brunch, and they do all types of like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and it's mostly, I would say, American type of cuisine. But I went there for a breakfast meeting, and it was really good. Like, they give you a lot of food for, like, the price. Like, $10, you get, like, eggs and bacon and potatoes and a little salad. And it was, like, pretty big dish or pretty big plate. And I liked it. I would recommend going there. And the bacon is, like, super crispy. It's, like, actual crispy bacon, like how bacon should be made.
I like my bacon a little soft.
As to that Canadian style.
No, not Canadian style, bacon. But like when you do an applewood smoked bacon, there should be a little fat on it, you know?
Well, there was some fat on it, but I like my bacon crunchy.
Okay.
Well, not like not disgusting like, but crunchy.
You like it just right.
Could make me pretentious.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I had that, and then I also got a hot chocolate from there, and it wasn't like super chocolatey like a Angelina's chocolate or like a Burdick's, but it was decent hot chocolate.
Yeah.
It was good hot chocolate.
It wasn't gourmet.
It wasn't gourmet, but it was definitely good.
Mm-hmm.
So I would recommend going there. As I said, there's multiple locations. There's one in the East Village, and then I'm pretty sure there might be one in Midtown and Uptown, but I'd have to double
really?
check.
It's like a chain.
It was a couple different locations, but it's really good food, and it's decently priced. Mm-hmm. And the one in the East Village is really nice, and it's like you can watch people watch if it's nice outside, but it is getting colder, but still it's a nice little spot.
Yeah. Cool.
That's basically
check that out.
And
now I want hot chocolate. I want to go to Burdick's and get some hot chocolate.
Gotta curb that spending.
Oh, yeah. No.
I mean, I do want some hot chocolate. I might still get some, but, you know, just like...
Space it out.
Yeah,
just
reasonable.
like once, like a Friday. Maybe next Friday. That'll be my Friday treat. I'll go up to
That's
Burdick's.
what I said about Chipotle.
I mean, one Friday.
Backtracking right now.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I want some Burdick's on Friday now.
It depends what the weather is, too.
Oh, yeah, because I want it to be cold outside. Yeah.
Because there are a couple of times I was in the area, but I'm like, it's not nice, and it's not cold enough for me to have this. I think
last year we went around Halloween.
Did we?
Mm-hmm. Like a little bit before.
Well, it was like sunny outside when I was out, and I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I mean, it might have been cool, but not enough for me to like say, hey, I'm going to get this.
I think Burdick's is where we had one of our first apartment meetings, actually.
Probably.
So.
To figure out what we were going to do.
In terms of renting. I remember that vividly now.
I remember as well, too, yeah.
Memories.
We started like looking around, around this time of the year.
Yeah.
So we started getting our stuff together to actually move out.
Mm-hmm.
But Burdick's is a good place to go to, you guys.
Yeah.
Delicious hot chocolate. It's like near Flatiron Building.
Mm-hmm.
It's really close, and you can get there. You can take the NQR. You can get off at the 6. There's lots of different ways to get there. It's not far away from any